Hey, Gleek.io fans! In this video, we're going to design an entity relationship diagram for a hospital management system. Fire up the Gleek.io app in your browser. Select Entity Relationship from the drop-down. Let's create the hospital entity first. Just type the word hospital and hit the Enter key. To add attributes, hit the Tab key to indent the next line. Let's give the hospital its ID number as an integer data type. On the next line, we'll create an attribute that is a composite of the hospital ID and the doctor ID. Finally, we need two string attributes, hospital name and address. Now, let's fill our hospital with doctors. This time, we'll need doctor ID, doctor name, doctor phone number, and an attribute to record what kind of specialist the doctor is. Let's add our first relationship. A hospital can have one or many doctors, while a doctor can have one and only one hospital. We'll add the label name has to the arrow between the two entities. So we have our first two entities, hospital and doctor. Now it's time to introduce the patient. You'll probably guess what data types we need for the attributes patient ID, name, patient number, and address. We don't need to directly associate a patient with a doctor. We'll use an intermediate entity, an appointment. Again, we will use integers for appointment ID, patient ID, doctor ID, appointment number, and date, and add string for the attribute appointment reason. Then we can create relationships between the appointment, doctor, and patient. Each appointment is associated with one and only one doctor, while each doctor can have 0 or many appointments scheduled. Each appointment can be scheduled for one and only one patient, but each patient can have many appointments. Now we need to create receipt and payment entities because our hospital requires the patient or their insurance provider to pay for the appointments up front. A receipt entity has just 3 entities: receipt number, status, and patient name. The first relationship for the receipt is that the appointment generates the receipt. This relationship is on a one and only one basis. Payment is the next step in finalizing the appointment. The attributes should be clear by now. They include a payment ID, the method, amount, and a date. The payment entity has a relationship with both the patient, who pays, and the receipt that is paid for by the payment. Each of these relationships can be 0 or many, as there might be many separate payments made by a patient during their interaction with our hospital management database. But from the point of view of the payment, there is a one and only one relationship between it and the patient and receipt. We hope that this tutorial helped you understand how to quickly sketch an ER diagram. Feel free to experiment with changing the relationships, adding attributes, and finding new entities that might need to be created in the system. Tell us how you did in the comments and hit the like button if you learned something new. Happy diagramming!